yes, Kelvin Taylor and some about tuja. And some I'm saying you can't want some and chay be anti quickly no. You walk with you some now assembly no walk on say on Tiasie. Say Christian Council almost so called president ho. Omudi akoto n'anim say National Cathedral no onko to aso don si. On Tiasie. Say omo sebe omo abo omo ho ano ekọ Flagstaff House asema omo ekọ kan edit to president asum say onhwe no ndi hu dwuma ye National Cathedral no de enya de or so baako kra entiam say Christian Council for the omo koye ho ne de nani nje ho ti yebekọ ne akwakotie Kelvin Taylor ne nsem odi tudwa with Christian Council omo ensem a omo ekọ kan ye ho because say the nyina eni no say the president come here say waje atumu anesa waje atum say dey si dey obesi but yenhwe ho asem a say ya aba no yenhwe no ho asem nka yenhwe no ho asem kan wi a ansane atoaso na ya hwese besi National Cathedral na yenim say NDC for dodo na even people who are working say government officials omo and presidential staffers bi mo kra ba bontin a omo empene so omo say on the ballot paper there was National Cathedral. Ghanaians voted against the National Cathedral. And on Tiasia say all of a sudden there's a U-turn. Omunim say president there the Christosum edimu sa na ehu no obi a wesi asori dan du e de ama na asori de na say the Christosum dimu and say wetimi asidu ama na asori de na National Cathedral no so obetimi abeboa ama yesi and ye na mum yenko ne na ase na yenko kanche ne so on to aso no munsi eno na Kelvin Taylor a lot of people omo be kasa no Kelvin Taylor obi kan obi say asem na dru headquarters enti Kelvin Taylor so de na no atum yenko ne ngotie ne nsem odi to dwane mra sese
how mo ne say on be so be busa president say cathedral ye be siri da ben here the Christian Council of Ghana is urging President John Mahama to renew government's commitment to completing the National Cathedral even amid the country's tough economic climate. As software no muboka sokuna sebio ye say we software onyame ebo ye se ne seso nyansa anyame wo no enu bi no de boy no omko ka kire president Mr. President yenim se nyome mu adin ye sika sem na agiegu bibia tete apansam edwudwa epusu Ghana sika sam ebu nkoa sebio adani bolege President Mahama upon the Ghana for Fabu Nina, Woboa, so better Chiremai no. Jato ne besi cathedral na maye. Mumienko tie Peace Council, Christian Council, when Yabutu crew with more.
While we are aware of the prevailing economic difficulties, we believe that the cathedral's completion under a transparent, accountable, and inclusive framework would serve as a spiritual and cultural landmark for generations to come. We therefore humbly recommend Your Excellency the following three things: that government reaffirms its commitment to the project, to its continuation and completion, ensuring transparency in financial administration. 2, that a broad-based funding structure involving churches, the private sector, international partners be developed to reduce the fiscal pressure on the state. And 3, that the cathedral be positioned as a national interdenominational project that fosters unity among our people. Item number 4, the anti-graft stance of government. We are aware of the...
Say, no money be a while. So when you about try, one be tea penny. So when you about as a young Ghanaian, a young man. Now sometimes when you about try, that one show one be tea penny for. And it do sometimes you to me etnas bus ekachere ho say dear dey betuma ye my ano entiam penifo ade a wankasa wo hwe ye a young man watching me, a young woman unye dwuma nye aban we ba so the aban ne ye no uhu embo apan be so boa na oma wo mbebunu na moye millions and millions of more Ghana munye dwuma and the enkwara ko pe police soldier because of confidence aban started day but nipa bebre epu konkran nipa nsie wu because omu nyina pe soldier emma show ye papa mpenifo mu di osomanim omu priority ne say inketesia nsia ko pe dwuma because imre bi aban bi ba ya de bia de omoka chese oh backlog nti afa backlog na omo sisa akorensafo wifo egu police ni soja muniti na Ghana for enya akwanya ema obi antumi sorry for the file and for an application en kope soja no and the aban foforo ba ya obi emu a emu beda ho a and the nipa enya arehyebu kakra omo nyina pese omo kone form nti nipa ko bo dompema emu nsia inketesa nsia aban we pese obi emu na aba we mpese obeka se oh 2024 for backlog ne ebe form enti ya form we no empese obeda da Ghana for aban we ebiem se Ghana for mebunu mepadwuma emu nketesia nsiewu no asofo asori na pa edwara hohoro moto abo dusting powder abo kasok be catch president say Mr. President yenim se o mani mu aye din nketesia ne mabawa ewu efiri se mu penwuma ende wo pese wo bie enwuma ma omomo ye enso eno mfa ye ho Cathedral bi akwasiam panyi bi ba ya obedada ye se ono de onfa Ghana sika nhyem na omaya asase keka obubu judge for daigu ye na sa Cathedral de jai bibia na kosi it is some time na ye din se obehya wo ho so se onka asem bi ntia panyini. Sometimes you ask yourself say I no mo shada na I so mo shada tena dem ka so Jack yedi atema che mumiyanko ni ndi atem kaka. I say I feel that sometimes sana no mo ye me sure pastor Christian council they do that. Omo tumi share that na say Jack na ise na nse obi ndi atem yeso enche ebewu esi ade na enya because ade we you nti ase one kasa who read this story no ana who read the statement no o catch a president say munim se nyomemu ayedin nti munim se nyomemu ayedin your priority Cathedral. Is Cathedral a priority now? In fact, Sir President ni jai bibia na osi Cathedral na e dey for so ben pa na ebenya mo amabobo kasoki obi a wona asori dan a Sunday bia ogesha no ho Saint Cathedral ni wa ma asori na matete no ebegu ana. And it's a simple question. And sometimes no I say mo sorry no pa no mo frefre mo ho say mo WhatsApp group say yendi atem nti ye koko na ba yendi atem nti ye sesa braba yendi atem nti e de ye BP na ba nti yenko di atem yeso empese be di obi atem. Because at this point in your own submission or your statement telling the president say munim say o mani sika sebra ya ding because you were with Ekufuado, you knew and you know. And you have always been in the known what Ekufuado used Ghana's money for. Even in your statement, you acknowledge to say the way the cathedral was put together was illegal. So why are you now standing in front of the president? I just move to Tuano Mahu, Eddie Abechireno, na President Akadia, na Afe Ghana for Daniel Bonogu president, and so say a Christopher per cathedral, you have a cathedral be, and a president said, I'll be, then I'm up some way. Yakasa the devil's incarnate. Yakasa obonsambia sebio yahwe de so abonipa you are behaving like that menka say moya mbonsam but you say the enam no so asuntudua ebe ba no onue and you people say enam mosuna sebio nyoma besia munjai motutu anoma bi hu ana mo de be chere president say anoma be ni yeti krom ha ana president ka say eba cathedral na nyoma e course no na eni enyan nipa bi abokro no disika ye be a forensic audit into the cathedral. Sikasama over 400 million. Tinti sebio. Moya politicians kura mumbu Ghana. And I say mundo Ghana kurano. Anka mun chain na audit no munye. Na omo amudu omo se kan Ghana sika because of cathedral no. Se moya sofo pa mo pese Ghana for se mudi no kura. You wait. Because when it comes to religion, especially Christianity, is all about accountability. Heaven, yebeko accountability. Now you have a president who is telling you, say, let's wait for accountability and make sure, say, say, in the middle of this crisis, I yet try to solve Ghana's economic problem. No, the president should make the cathedral a priority. Muna mo ye nyomama bonsam eduma ye juma. Now, the Christian council is becoming a devil's council. Because I don't expect you people to be doing the work of the devil. Because what you are doing right now, you are basically baiting Ghanaians and baiting the president. For the president to put a statement out for you to say, the Kufuado ye no, and a president peso betwaso. Heaven na mokra mo pesa mokono. Udu nyankopon enima anasa mo nyame enima. It is going to be about accountability. The Bible from Genesis to the last page, it's about accountability. If accountability is missing in everything, then it means to say, corruption takes over. Lies and corruption takes over. Into religion itself is accountability. Because if you're not able to account for obra now boy, and the life God gave you, even living, you cannot account for that when you are dead. You can only account for what you have done is after you are dead. It is a way to me and account now. Heaven won't be raho. You can be the holiest man on earth, but a day will come where you will need to render accounts. And then when you render the account before your maker, and you are not able to do the needful by telling him, say, then you fail the tester. And this is what the president has already said. Let us make sure accountability, you go through the accountability to get to that point where we will make a decision. Say, sa juma die we na ye di ye no na mfa so wo so ye hian sisia ebe hian se de sika be shem e hian se de be si baby. Let the accountability process be exhausted. And now this action, you people want to protect some criminals. It looks like you are rushing the government to do something by covering something up. The government has time to do this forensic audit to make sure that the accountability is crudging. It is looking like, say, you people are uncomfortable with the area forensic audit because you Christopher and you see Cathedral and you come to the conclusion, say, nipe bi afa hu de diska. Inti dia na afase you be twen na omo ye hwehwemu ni be wie. Na omo ye hu omo bo kro no. Eye den na yetete nkran ne a ogina nkran ni maka che se sanko tete nkran ne foforo. Unless you have some idea, be an idea, papa. That is what you people, and then they hear me about what you are doing. Firstly, from Christian council. Now your behavior is looking more like the devil's council. Because the devil's council is always looking for ways to buy time, to create a loophole for people who have committed crime to go through the cracks. Let us allow the process to work. The same thing. Sanka president we buy and when this idea we hujuma and okoya and come over alternatives like I say government and politicians are the same. Because John Mahama per se because politicians are the same, no, and internet per se a forensic audit on the Cathedral project. So why don't you people allow it? John Mahama ba bemu 11 months in Andrew 1 year. Almost 30 some investigations with forensic audit we Andrew 1 year. What is the rush? What is the rush for you people to come to Jubilee House, Mr. President? You know, no more can from Bobo Mutinko said yeah, ever ready but allow the process to work. You people should allow the process to work. Unless you people want to cover something up, you want to gloss over some things, you want to rush the government so that the needed important information now you people want to push the government to skip that process. We don't want to skip the process. We respect you people as group of religious men, but you people too should prove to us and say you are in favor of accountability. Are you in a rush? Munyanko pona ye nyina yesomo no. O se yenya abotre na ono anka se bebu aten ye ne na ekoso no. Ade ne ho pepre yi. Ade ye nyonkofo bi edin abamu ana, ye hu nipa bi abokro no ana. Ade ne ye wo president ne tiko. Onko ye de yin. President ya mada djuma no se edjuma mu de ma me pese de pa bi hwehwem. Ye mo mu hwehwe djuma no ma. Mo pese mo set president up ana. Mo pese obi na no ka asem na mo ka say aha politicians are the same. Mo pese obeka bibi na ba omia mo ko tam ka say President Mahama can say and we can say the president has been consistent or say over 400 million and you lose it as a nation because of this project. In the first place, we were told that this project wasn't a project which was going to be funded by the taxpayer. We ended up knowing, say, the taxpayers' money was used. Some way are software mo kind of cry. Some would ding no cray. Na say, munim some woo number heaven. Sorry, I'm no. You are even asking for accountability. Meme Anglican, I was born an Anglican, St. Paul's Diocese of Boise. every Sunday biano ansa ne pon no ye frɛ asɔre accountant ɛma ne kyerɛkyerɛm month wei sika ye nyaaye imekuofo ɛyɛ men's fellowship ye to ɛyɛ the collection de no sɛ daba ye nya 10,000 ye that is transparency and accountability. Eba sikasɛm na ye masɔfo kɔtena nkyɛn asɔre panyi tena nkyɛn ne ye de ɛyɛ asɔre accountant abegyina hɔ na wa kyerɛkyerɛ sikasɛm no mu sɛ ne ɛbɛyɛ a ye hu bibi ya ne ye busa no mo de you want to skip that process. John Mahama is the head of the church. And I'll say, Bibia koso inti yanhwehwem into a in conform of hwehwem asɔre no which is Ghana. Mo prema kwa hin dia na mo hia. I say, with all due respect, Christian council now better than the devil's council. Right now, you are propagating devil's actions. Let the process work. What's this rush? Obi ni Ghana waka say Cathedral no yabɛhye no. Let us sit there.